Few places on the planet are as protected and wamhoi at the same time as ignored by the public as Antarctica, sold as an ice desert with no strategic importance. It hides one of the greatest contradictions of recent history. Why do dozens of countries maintain an unbreakable agreement to control every access to the continent? While official science claims there is nothing beyond ice and rock, images, measurements, and restricted documents point to something colossal, buried beneath kilometers of snow, something that should not be there. And here lies the paradox. The more the subject is denied, the more evidence emerges that we are facing a discovery capable of challenging everything we know about humanity. What exactly is being concealed? And why is this secret so dangerous to the official narratives? High-resolution satellite images, cross-referenced with ice-penetrating radar measurements conducted since 2001, point to a colossal anomaly hidden beneath kilometers of the Antarctic ice sheet. Limited geophysical reports, published only partially, describe dimensions that do not match any known natural formations. The complete data remains classified, out of reach for independent scientists. Sources connected to mapping missions claim there are consistent geometric patterns, yet any attempt at direct investigation is blocked. The official narrative speaks of a geological anomaly or reading error, but restricted access documents list exact coordinates and warn of a containment protocol. Control over this information is so strict that accredited researchers report being unable to obtain authorization to even fly over the area. If this structure is not natural, who put it there, and why is its access still treated as a matter of global security? Historical maps such as the Piri Reis map, dated 1513 and based on even older sources, show Antarctica without its ice cover, suggesting that the continent was once habitable. Geological studies indicate that around 12,000 years ago, abrupt changes in the Earth's axis and climate could have transformed the region from a green landscape into an icy desert. Reports from little-publicized scientific expeditions mention rectangular formations and aligned structures resembling human constructions, buried beneath layers of ancient ice. These discoveries, which could alter the official history of the planet's occupation jar, remain absent from traditional academic records, being labeled as misinterpretations or natural coincidences. If such ruins do indeed exist, why does modern archaeology insist on ignoring them? And what interests lie behind this silence? Since the signing of the Antarctic Treaty in 1959, the continent has been under a strictly controlled access regime with a ban on any declared military activity. However, satellite image records and reports from civilian pilots indicate the presence of installations not officially listed, located in strategic areas near geological anomalies and supposed buried structures. Independent researchers report having been prevented from following previously authorized exploration routes under vague justifications of environmental safety or geophysical risk. Joint missions between countries that have historically competed for global influence raise suspicions that there is a tacit pact to keep certain discoveries out of the public domain. This unusual cooperation between rival nations suggests that what is being protected goes far beyond natural resources or scientific interests. After all, what kind of finding would require such an extreme level of international secrecy? Reports not publicly disclosed, obtained through leaks and independent investigations, describe perfect geometric shapes beneath the ice, impossible to explain as natural phenomena. Measuring equipment is said to have detected constant electromagnetic patterns, coincidentally aligned with specific positions of constellations observed thousands of years ago. This alignment recalls records found at archaeological sites of ancient cultures, which also possessed advanced astronomical knowledge with no plausible explanation in official history. The most controversial hypothesis suggests that such patterns could be the result of technology of non-human origin, preserved intact beneath the frozen continent. If this is true, the accepted narrative about the origin of civilization and our place in the universe would not only change, but would need to be completely rewritten. If everything presented here is close to the truth, we are facing a chapter of history that has been deliberately erased. Antarctica may not be just a frozen continent, but the ultimate vault of secrets that connect ancient mysteries, archaeology, and astronomy. But what is the real extent of these hidden discoveries? Who has the right to decide what humanity can or cannot know? And if part of our ancestral knowledge is locked beneath this ice, how much longer will it remain inaccessible? Share your theory in the comments. Every opinion can bring new pieces to this puzzle. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue following investigations that challenge the official version of history and reveal facts many would prefer to keep buried.